So, last couple of days have been a little weird for me. It's completely out of routine. Um, I've owned guns for years, always carried guns. Uh, just exercising my Second Amendment right, and I know there's a lot of people out there that look at me like, the hell you need to carry a gun for? But to those people, I say, nobody expects to go to Walmart and die. Nobody expects to, you know, go to church, end up dead. But it happens. Turn on the news sometime. I know it doesn't get covered too often unless it's a white person, but that's besides the fact. But anyhow, I've always practiced open carry, and you don't need a permit for that here where I live. So I've always practiced open carry, been doing it for years, never had any issues with it, and I I did get told to leave what the hell is it, a Longhorn Steakhouse at one time. The management didn't like it, and I took particular offense to it, and they ended up paying the $100 and some bill that I had. Yeah, I think I ended up paying like $10 for the drinks. They covered everything else. It was over $100, and I never went back. But turns out you got to have a permit if you're going to sit in a vehicle with a gun on your hip and watch YouTube videos while you wait at your buddy's house for your daughter to get off the school bus. Because, you're a threat to society or something. And that's what I was doing when they picked me up. Just sitting in my vehicle watching YouTube videos, and they rolled in, and it turns out that's not, something light either. That's a felony. So, after they stuck me in jail and they put my bond up so damn high I couldn't get out, I ended up sitting 22 days, and the longest I ever did was 30 days when I was 18. I'm in my late 30s now. I haven't been in this kind of trouble in years, decades. But after 22 days, and I lost my job, my family was suffering, I had to get the hell out of there, so I pled to it. Pleaded guilty to it. They put me on probation for 2 years. That was in Ohio. And it's a complicated story. I spent a lot of my time in Ohio, but I live in Kentucky. And they said, because you live in Kentucky, well, we're going to have to transfer your probation from Ohio to Kentucky. Well, I tried to tell them that, that's not going to work. It's just going to cause more problems. And sure enough, it did. It caused more problems. But that's a whole nother story. So I went to the probation office yesterday, and turns out that the one I was supposed to go to report to was closed down, and they had moved the day before. So I went to a different one today. And I've talked to probation officers up in Ohio a few different times while I was going through my whole court case. And I had a real nice dressed slacks, button-down shirt. Yeah, and they got a badge clipped to their belt. I guess down here in Kentucky they do things different. This guy showed up with he showed up with a vest on, a sidearm, a badge, a pair of handcuffs. I mean, he was full on like law enforcement. It spooked me a little bit. Like, this guy gonna take me to jail if I say something wrong to him or what? He didn't look anything like they do in Ohio. So yeah, it was a little unnerving, but it went smoothly. I've never been down this road before, and I was on probation when I was like 14. But like I said, got some trouble when I was 18. Did my time, moved on, got married, had kids, moved away. Done some overnights since then, but nothing real dramatic. But it pisses me off now because I think the judicial system is messed up. They had to charge me with a felony, and then they had to follow through with this felony. So now I can't own guns anymore. I can't vote. Sorry, Donald Trump. You weren't going to get my vote. But I was told that it can all be expunged or erased or whatnot, and I can get it all back in the future as long as I be a good little robot. The last couple of days have been weird for me, but this this whole adult probation thing is new to me, and it's I think it's a little messed up that the way they did me, but it is what it is, I guess. So, eh, those are my thoughts for the day. It sucks not being able to carry a weapon. This cop, probation officer, whatever the hell he was, he put a bulletproof vest and sidearm, I mean the whole 9 yards. He tells me that I can't even have a pocket knife because it's a threat to society or him or something when he comes to do home visits, which I guess is a normal thing too. Well, that's a little weird, but I guess whatever. They said I can't do drugs. Oh, no big loss there. They said I can't drink. That kind of sucks. But those are my thoughts for the day. You ever have a bad run-in with law enforcement? You ever get roughed up, locked up for things you didn't do, or things you think are unjust? You should let me know. Yeah, it's been a weird last couple of days. But I'll catch you next time. Later.